I just feel, excuse me, obligated just to talk to the audience real quick about what the last month has been like. Both of you had COVID, so thank God y'all are both here with me and feeling great and what have you. For me personally, it hit me differently. Um, right before New Year's Eve, I was told, because in mid-December, around December 16th or 17th or so, I was alerted that I had COVID. And you're assuming, because you listen to a lot of different things or whatever, even though you know how it can affect people differently, you're assuming that you're going to have a fever, might have a cough, going to have that massive headache, but you'll get over it.
Yeah.
And in a lot of cases, that was the case. In my case, it was totally different. I had 103-degree fever every night, woke up with chills and pool of sweat, headaches were massive, coughing profusely. And it got to a point that right before New Year's Eve, I was in a hospital New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. That's how I brought in the new year. And they told me, had I not been vaccinated, I wouldn't be here. That's how bad I was. I had pneumonia in both lungs. My liver was bad, and it ravaged me to the point where even now I have to monitor my volume. Got to get in the gym every day, walk before you run, and work your way back because I'm still not 100% with my lungs, but I'm COVID negative and all of that stuff, and I'm on the road to recovery. But if it wasn't for several doctors like Dr. Booth, Dr. Spivak, Dr. Charno, and others, I wouldn't be here. And so my love and respect for the job that they did, love and respect for people in the sports community, NBA, NFL, and beyond, players, coaches, executives, commissioners, for crying out loud, calling and checking on me and all of this stuff, especially the executives here at ESPN, checking on me every single day. Dave Roberts, Norby Williamson, Jimmy Pitaro, can't thank y'all for enough. But I wanted to take a moment to say to folks out there that the vaccine, according to them, saved me. Now, everybody's different because my sister smokes and she had COVID and she was fine in 4 days. Me, I don't smoke, and it almost took me out. But I think the one thing to emphasize the importance of, no matter how you feel and what your feelings are about the vaccine, that mask is important. And the reason why the mask is so important is because you don't know how the next person is affected. How I'm affected is different than how you were affected, is different than how you were affected. So yeah, you could sit up there and be averse to the vaccine or whatever, and I'm not trying to get into all of that, encourage or discourage anybody from anything. I'm just telling you my story. But the one thing that I did peel from this above all else is that mask is pivotal, because you don't know how you might affect the person sitting next to you. And it's about other people, not just yourself, when we're talking about this global pandemic. So I just want people to at least think about your fellow man and woman, not just yourself when it comes to this. And that's the only message that I wanted to say. Other than that, I'm ecstatic to be back. I've missed being at work. I've used more sick days in the last month than I've used in my 28-year career in this business combined. I don't take many sick days, but I had to do it this month just to survive. And I can't tell you how lucky and sincerely blessed I am to be sitting here with you guys today, because 2.5-3 weeks ago, I didn't know if I was gonna make it. And that's all I want to say.
Genesis chapter 11, verse 10 explains the genealogy of Shem. Shem was a black man in Africa. If you repeat this fact, they can't laugh at you. If you repeat this fact, they can't laugh at you.